Alright, what's up, YouTube? This your boy Airman Mitchell. Glad to say that. Yeah, man, I just recently been accepted into the Air Force. I'm out here in Tallahassee, Florida. Shoot, my whole process started maybe 5-6 months ago. It all started with me going to my local recruiter. Talk with him, had a little discussion about what all the Air Force had to offer, or what I'm saying, what it was all about. He gave me a little details, a lot of stuff he told me to research. So I went online and went on YouTube and checked everything out and seen, what all the Air Force could do for me, or what could it really benefit me. So went back to my recruiter maybe a couple of days later, talked to him, and he scheduled me a practice ASVAB test, which is like maybe 30 minutes after our discussion or whatnot. Did fairly well on that. After that, he scheduled me the real ASVAB. It was like a 3.5 hour test. It was long, something like that, the SAT test. But took that test with, maybe about 15 other applicants. It wasn't too bad. I studied, prior to taking the test, so it wasn't too bad. I mean, the score, I feel as though, I could have done better, but it was, it was a 50 or higher, which was needed to get into the Air Force. So I was happy with that. After the test, I want to say maybe a week later, not even a week later, my recruiter called me back, and he was telling me that he wanted to schedule me an appointment with MEPS. It's like, cool, so we can go ahead and do that, so I can get on the right track to getting into the Air Force. So went up to MEPS, which was in Jacksonville, Florida. Took a van or some kind of shuttle up there from the Tallahassee site, and once we got to the Jacksonville, we stayed at this little nice hotel and had a roommate. They had this little area where you can play like PlayStation games, or you can watch movies and all that good stuff. They serve you pretty good food. It's like this burger, I guess, I think that's what it was, some kind of burger. It was nice. It was a real nice burger. That's what I can say. It was real good. Met a couple people who was, going to different branches into the middle, different branches. We had Air Force, Navy, I think Coast Guard, Marines, and Army. I think that was all that was up there. But that whole process took about, let's say, about a day and a half. We left up there like on a weekday, maybe Wednesday. Came back on like Thursday night. So it was a fairly short process. But the whole thing with MEPS, the MEPS was long, but it was about a 10-hour day. I kid you not. It was a 10-hour day, but my experience wasn't that bad. I was able to get in and get out. Even though I had to wait, so I ain't have to return like a lot of the people who was at the MEP station, who's been there maybe like 2 or 3 times, for like miscellaneous stuff that that disqualified them. So make sure you get all your paperwork in order before you head out there to MEPS, because they really like strenuous about that stuff. They really be on it, like they real detailed, and I didn't know that, So once I finished my processing, I swore in and all that good stuff at MEPS. I swore in. I think it was like the last group to swear in. It was maybe like 20 people in the group that sweared in with me, which is like at the end of the day, maybe like 4:30 that afternoon. Once we got back, had to meet with my recruiter, You know, he made me sign some additional paperwork, which was about, I don't know, about, I guess the job that I had chosen. I'm sorry. Which was like mechanical jobs that they had offered me. Took some crazy tests, some crazy like eye color vision tests or whatever it was. I did horrible on it, you know. But everything else I passed. But that eye color test was crazy. It was rigged. I tell you, that bad boy was rigged. But nonetheless, that didn't penalize me. Well, it did kind of penalize me because like the jobs that I had wanted to do, which was in electrical, I wasn't able to do. Because I guess they got so many like different color wires, and maybe I couldn't tell, you know, which was which. So that kind of like cut me up like crazy. But it's all good. I was offered some management positions as well as not electrical, but mechanical positions, and some, I want to say medical positions. I'm not really into like medical like that, so I'm gonna go with what I know, which is like mechanical, because I think that's my stuff to ground right there. I'm a mechanical guy. I'm a hands-on kind of guy. I like working with machinery. I like designing, you know, cars, you know, the whole nine. So the 5 jobs that I did choose was like aircraft structural maintenance, aircraft metal technology, aircraft low observable vehicle maintenance, or something along the lines of that, as well as I think I had one management position which was like traffic management. I don't know, I hope I don't get that, some kind of paperwork thing, as well as air transportation. I think air transportation is like at the top of my list. That's more of like, I guess basically the description's in the name. Basically it's like getting on the back of the plane and like loading the plane up and then unloading it, you know, putting different kind of pallets, whatever that, you know, the troops may need. So I'm praying I get that job with one of my mechanical jobs. I'm really praying, fingers crossed, toes crossed, nose crossed, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's basically what happened with me at the MEP station. Like I say, once I got back from MEPS, talked to my recruiter, we went over the jobs again. He gave me a little brief description, but you know, he told me to go over it again, so you know, do some more research on by myself. You know, I still wasn't offered a job yet, but I did. I'm officially enlisted into the Air Force. You know, so I'm just kind of waiting until they drop jobs on. Not sure what date or what day they're gonna drop it. I think it's like October 12th, something like that. Yeah, it's October 12th. Hopefully I get something, you know, real soon. Hopefully in a month or something like that. I'm just praying things go well with that. Because I'm really looking forward to going to the Air Force, you know, serving my country, being able to travel and all that good stuff. I know Air Force ain't all, you know, the military ain't all what it cracked up to be, what everybody be talking, but you know what I'm saying, I'm really looking forward to it. You know, it's not all about shoot 'em up, bang bang, all that good stuff. But you know, if it comes to that, then you know, then that's what it is. So I mean, hopefully I'll be able to get, you know, later down the road in the service, I'll be able to get like a special operations job or something like that, you know, pararescue, you know, or combat control or something like that, you know, because, you know, about that life, something like that. But this, you know, this is actually like my first video on YouTube. So, you know what I'm saying, if y'all got any questions or whatnot, anything, you know, I'm recent. I'm going to be up to date on this stuff. You know, whenever you ask questions, I'm going to lay down the video. I'm going to lay down the video or respond to it. You know, you can hit me up on Facebook. You know, I'll be sure to include that on the video. Also on Twitter, you know, JV Mitch. Look me up. I'm on that Instagram. I'm gonna list all that information down below. You know, or maybe up here or wherever. But you know, just look me up. You know, this is Airman Mitchell. First YouTube video. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe if you want. You know what I'm saying? Comment, like, dislike. You know, give me your feedback so you know I know what to say next video or whatnot. So you know, Airman Mitchell signing out.